Alright, 5230 Podcast, Ep.4. Took a week off because we had a little technical difficulties, but we back in the building. Man from Jersey.
Leon, you know what I'm saying? It's, what they call me King Leon, you know what I mean?
King Leon. He ain't no prince, he king.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got 3 topics this week. We talking that LeBron quote about turning it on playoff mode because Lakers are out of the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
We got them Kyrie comments about the media.
And mid-season awards.
Yeah, that Kyrie thing, that's like super broad, bro. I found, because he's actually done a few things this season about the media, but we'll get to that. And yeah, we got the mid-season awards, just choosing our MVPs, Rookie of the Year, etc. So which topic you want to start with, man?
We'll start with the...
I think we should leave mid-season awards for last. I think we should leave that one for last.
Alright, so we can talk about LeBron.
Because I feel like that's like the big topic, and we don't want to end the pod like... You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, we end off with a bang. All right, so which one? Kyrie? LeBron?
Yeah, no, LeBron.
LeBron? All right. So basically...
Playoff mode!
Basically they were asking LeBron, because... and I was doing these notes yesterday, and I was doing them. I didn't even know the Lakers played yesterday, and they caught another L yesterday. So I had to adjust my notes. So when I wrote the notes initially, they were 3 games out of the playoffs.
Uh-huh.
Now they're 3.5. They took an L to the Pelicans yesterday, which was
with no AD.
With no AD, so that's
a tanking team.
That's a terrible loss. All right, so basically he was doing the interview, and the reporters asked him about the Lakers being X amount of games out, and LeBron hasn't missed the playoffs in damn near 11 years or something. So that's a big deal for people.
Yeah.
And LeBron basically stated that playoff mode is activated. He said, obviously, it's been activated. Obviously, we would have loved to have success when I was out, but we didn't. So this is where we are right now. I'm going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be a little bit different, a little bit earlier than I would like to be in previous years. So basically, LeBron is saying playoff mode is activated. You about to pick his game up because he's not trying to miss the playoffs with the Lakers. Now, I'll let you go first, man. Let me know what you think about that quote.
This is funny.
Wow.
So I'm laughing at this whole shit, first of all, because I'm a kind of person, I'm not a LeBron hater.
Right.
I am a LeBron stan hater. I hate the stands, right? Mm-hmm. They talk too much. So for him, if he can miss the playoffs, that'll make my soul so happy, so I can talk shit to the LeBron haters. to LeBron stans, right? No, I like him.
You just hate the stands.
I hate the stands. They're just so. Their mindset is just, it pisses me off, right?
But are you consistent with that? So do you hate the Kobe stands and the Jordan stands?
The Jordan stands, I can't say much about that because I wasn't around that time.
All right, I'm
talking about like when you know what I mean, when I was watching basketball, like the stands. Like to be honest, even Kobe stands, I never really I wasn't talking basketball like that when I was younger with people like that, so I never heard that kind of talk with Kobe.
You see that shit. You see that shit online in the comments. People be like, Kobe's, but I'll be like, yo.
The thing is that I think it's because of now that I'm really into the basketball stuff. That's why I'm seeing the LeBron stance. But here's the thing, right?
Real quick, I don't know how people vouch for people. Like, yo, you ever seen Bronx Tale when he's like, Mickey Mantle don't care about you? Like, I don't know how people go so hard for these people they don't know. Like, you could be a fan of it, but some people, it's like they willing to fight over like some LeBron stuff.
They don't pay your bills.
Yeah,
I used to be like that.
That stuff's crazy.
I used to be like that with KD, but I'm like, you don't pay my bills.
Yeah, man.
You know
like, it's cool to be a fan, but some people are just too extra with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like you were saying.
So basically, what was I saying again? All right. He's talking about playoff mode.
Right.
You talking about playoff mode. You lost yesterday to a team with no AD. Right. And this is the same team that you were trying to get AD from. Nice. Like, this is looking sad. First of all, it's looking crazy because think about it, right? Mm-hmm. He made the playoffs last year. When you look at that Cavaliers team,
that was bad.
That Cavaliers team looked worse than this team. Mm-hmm. This team looks better. Right. But they were in this type of predicament like, oh yeah, we about to miss the playoffs. Mm-hmm. This is looking crazy. First of all, okay, we can understand that was the East, is the West. Right. So now that he came over to the West, shit ain't sweet in the West. So now you know what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Because on top of like the competition in the West, so the records are better, but also when you play in the West, you're gonna play the Western teams more in the season, so you got tougher games.
Yeah.
Like you're playing in the West, you'll play the Warriors 4 times, as opposed to when he was in the East, they only played them twice. Mm-hmm. Feel me? So that's 2 more L's they could take potentially.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So basically, he's saying playoff mode. I understand you trying to get to playoff mode.
Right.
But here's the thing, he's not getting any younger, right?
Mm-hmm.
So.
How old is Bron? Like 33, 34?
He's like 33, 34, right?
Right.
He's not getting any younger. You saw he had that groin injury, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he had to sit up for how long? When have you seen him sit out for that long?
Probably never, man.
Because he had the youthful, the youth in him. You know what I'm saying? Like getting older, you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's tougher. If he tries harder, it's potentially he's putting himself more at risk.
Right.
When it comes to injury.
Right.
Right. He might even get tired. You never know too. He might even get tired in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. So now you're putting yourself at risk with that. Just to say.
Right.
I understand he's not. I don't even think he even thinks that he's gonna even get to the finals. I think he just wants to get to the playoffs. That's what I'm saying. That's what I think he's trying to do. But right now that Lakers team is looking sorry, and not only that, the Lakers front front office or whatever,
office, yeah.
They're exposed because they remember they tried to get Paul George.
Yeah.
They failed.
Yeah.
They tried to get AD. They failed with that. Now it's like, what's going on? The team is looking kind of weird because like. They literally was the talk of the town, talk of the nation, talking about, oh, you're gonna get traded. People laughing, making memes. Do you know how? If you're a player, how's it gonna make you feel? So now I can feel like it's kind of the locker room might be a little weird.
Yeah.
Especially because yesterday, did you see what he said? He said these guys. Yeah, he said these guys might be accustomed to losing games that I'm not accustomed to.
Right.
You know, it's like, okay. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You could tell in the interview too. He was looking kind of upset. Like he was looking like, bro, what the fuck? We losing these games. Like we losing to the Pelicans, but it's not the Warriors or the Rockets.
And
they beat the Rockets.
Who?
What Lakers? They beat the Rockets the other day.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Yeah, they beat the.
I know the Rockets beat the Warriors yesterday. That was.
Yesterday
that's sidetracked, but that was crazy, yeah.
Yeah, but
the thing was they lost to the Pelicans by like 15 plus.
That's the thing. It's inconsistent. They beat the Rockets, then they lose to the Pelicans with no AD, and then not only that, they said Jrue Holiday and AD are gonna get fewer minutes. So that's looking kind of crazy to me.
Well, that Pelican squad is sorry, bro. They sorry. They pretty much.
That? I don't think they're sorry. Cause are they under 500 or?
Pelicans, yeah. No, but I'm saying in reference to yesterday, bro.
Oh.
Lakers pretty much lost to Jrue Holiday, bro.
Yeah,
because they don't have Mirotic anymore, and they didn't have Anthony Davis. They lost to Jrue Holiday
and Julius Randle.
Alright, but like, come on, bro. It's LeBron, and like, Bron should have held that down, bro.
The thing is, he did his thing, but let's talk about this. Is he stat padding?
Who, LeBron?
LeBron, because a lot of times he'll have you look at stats, you're like, damn, yeah. Some nice stats, and then you look at the game they lost, and you're like, you get a triple-double or double-double and you lose, like, you're LeBron.
I always look at like field goal and
is it stat padding or what?
I always look at field goal and plus minus to determine that, because if LeBron's shooting bad, then yeah, you could say that. But I mean, regardless, it was a bad loss yesterday. My take on it is like, I didn't really look too much into it, because like, what else do you expect LeBron to say when he's asked by a media member about that? You expect him to say, yeah, it's looking rough, we probably won't make the playoffs. Of course he's going to say that, because he's considered the best player in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really think too much of that about him saying it. Playoff mode thing, okay, cool. Now, do I think the Lakers will make the playoffs? It's looking kind of rough, because the Clippers low-key, they traded Tobias Harris, expecting to start losing some games. And they're still winning.
I think the owner or as a GM, one of them said that he's still expecting them to make the playoffs.
Yeah, so. I mean, they're 3.5 games over. The thing about the West too, man, because I'll pull up the standings real quick. It's the Jazz, the Spurs, and the Clippers are all 3.5 over the Lakers. So low key, you never know. Like everyone's saying the Clippers. But if the Jazz and the Spurs lose a couple games, Lakers could leapfrog either one of those 3 teams. I'm just saying as of today.
Are we forgetting the Sacramento Kings, though?
Kings. I was going to mention the Kings.
Yeah, the Kings are better than the Lakers, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't know if they're better. To me, they just play harder, honestly.
Yeah, they're better.
Yeah, they play harder.
That makes them better because cohesively as a team, They're better.
To me, the Kings are pretty much the Nets of the West, where it's like they're real young and they just play really hard, and it translates to wins for them. You know, they're not the most talented team, but a couple people are stepping up and they play hard.
I like
for the Kings. For the Kings, I guess it's Hield and Fox, and then for the Nets, it'll be Russell and who else?
Can you say LeVert or
Harris?
Joe Harris?
Yeah, Joe Harris, probably, right?
Yeah.
But I mean,
actually, if you want to say it, the Nets, if everyone was healthy, right, it could have been more than just two players. It could have been literally Russell, Dinwiddie, LeVert, and Joe Harris.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But because of the injuries, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I mean, for the Lakers, if I had to like just make a prediction, I know it's kind of hard to go against LeBron, but how many games are left? They 59, so they got 23 games left. 23 game. What do you think, man? You think Bron will get it? You think he'll get him in the playoffs? 23 games left for the Lakers.
I'm looking at these other teams,
out.
Right? And it's tough. I feel like they'll be a ninth. They'll either be 8th or 9th. I don't know. It's tough.
You think they'll leapfrog any of these teams, Jazz or Spurs? Nah, right? They'll hold it down.
Not the Spurs or Jazz.
They'll hold it down. It's pretty much Clippers and Kings.
Yeah, it's between the Clippers and the Kings.
Can they do it, man?
I hope not.
Cause something tells you the Kings are just doomed, bro. They've been doomed for over a decade plus. Something tells me they're gonna wet the bed. Something tells me the Kings are gonna wet the bed. To me, it's pretty much a Lakers and Clippers race. I know you can't discredit the Kings, but something just tells me they're gonna wet the bed. It's Lakers, Kings. Lakers are 3.5 out. Damn. I'm gonna go with it right now and say LeBron will get him in the playoffs, bro. I'll say it. Just because the Clippers are playing good, but they don't have that star, in my opinion. And it's hard for me to count against Bron, bro. Last year they were saying a lot of stuff about the Cavs. That Pacers series was rough, and at the end of the day, he got them to the finals. Didn't they sweep Toronto last year?
Yeah, they swept them.
With just pretty much LeBron, right?
Just LeBron over with some turnaround fadeaways.
Yeah, so it's hard for me to root against Bron. So I'll say the Lakers will make it, and they'll be the 8th seed.
I can't disagree.
Cause hard to go against LeBron, bro.
Huh?
LeBron, when it's time, bro, he will put up like a 50-point triple-double. Not 50-point. Damn near 40-point triple-double. If he really wants to, he'll go out there and do that, man. And just leads you to victory.
I mean,
when's Lonzo Ball expected to come back?
Can he play some defense?
Who, Bron?
Yeah. Oh, they extended what's the name? They said that he might stay long. He might stay out longer.
Lonzo Ball.
This injury stuff is getting annoying with him.
Lonzo Ball?
Yeah.
I'm then. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna re-add Rondo in fantasy, bro. Because hopefully, he goes as Lonzo Ball goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know if there's much more to say about that. I got Bron making it. Just because I think the Kings are the Kings. I think they'll wet the bed, and the Clippers don't have a star. Spurs and Jazz, even though those three teams, Jazz, Spurs, Clippers, all have the same pretty much exact record.
Yeah.
I don't see the Spurs or the Jazz losing it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
they're not bad.
They're not bad. The Clippers and the Kings. I don't think either one of them will get it. I think the Lakers will reel off a couple straight, and if they don't, the Jazz will the Clippers and the Kings will start losing some, and the Lakers will be right there. I think they'll make it. But as far as the LeBron quote, I don't think too much of it. What else you expect him to say, bro?
Honestly,
ain't no way LeBron's gonna say we not gonna make the playoffs. Or
no one's gonna say that.
No one's gonna say that.
Remember, what's the name? The Rockets, and then Chris Paul. When they asked Chris Paul, you think you're not gonna make it to?
Yeah, he's like, what you want
me to say?
What you want me to say? No.
You don't say that.
Yeah, of course
you know what I'm saying? Especially you're a leader of a team or whatever, or you one of the leaders of a team. You're not gonna say that.
Yeah, of course not. But I do give you that thing with the one thing to watch. Yes, the Lakers' chemistry though.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of those dudes were pretty much out the door, damn near. So that could have something. But like I said, so overall,
have you seen the defense? Every time, I watch these things. Every time with LeBron, he lets his man get to the 3-point line. The man has an open 3. He won't close out. He'll watch him shoot the 3. If the guy makes it, that's it. It's like, I know you're getting older, bro, but damn. Something gotta happen.
It's interesting.
Something gotta happen. If you don't want to close out, you gotta make something happen with your team where it's like, okay, someone close out to that person, and then I'll go to run to your man. Something like that. I don't know. You can't just be leaving people wide open for three every time.
It's interesting, bro. It's interesting because that's a case you can make for the Lakers. But like I said, just to summarize it, overall, I can't bet against LeBron. The dude is the best player in the league. I can't bet against him. Mm-hmm. So I got the Lakers making it.
All right.
I
feel like they'll make it. I really do feel. I'm more inclined with that they'll make it to the 8th seed, but I just don't want to, just because of for the sake of me talking shit to the LeBron stands.
Right.
You know, but if he makes it, I won't be mad.
Yeah.
But because I already know he's gonna be a first round exit.
Yeah, and people
because that West is crazy. That West looking crazy.
Yeah, people were making a big deal too about like LeBron saying, I got to get into playoff mode earlier than normal, because they were kind of trying to imply that in previous seasons LeBron will just coast through the regular season, because it was kind of just a guarantee that the Cavs or the Heat, whoever he was on, was going to make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Now this is the West, baby. It ain't guaranteed.
But they were trying to make it seem like it was a bad thing. LeBron's not playing his hardest or whatever. The thing is, if
playing playoff mode.
I mean, the thing is, if you've been watching the regular season over the last couple of years, everyone knew LeBron wasn't playing his hardest during the regular season, man. Yeah. Like those Cavs teams with Kyrie and Kevin Love, if you pull up their regular season records, those 4 years he was on the Cavs, if LeBron was playing his hardest, they would have had better records. There was 1 year they had like 51 wins. Come on, bro. If LeBron was trying his hardest, that team could have been a 60-win team all 4 years.
Yeah, but what's the point if you're going to be tied in the playoffs? So you might as well consider that.
Yeah, because LeBron didn't care.
Yeah, because you know they're going to be in the playoffs anyway.
And whether they're 8th seed or 6th seed or 1st seed, that Cavs team was running through anyone in the East, bro. Remember the year Atlanta was that 60-win team?
Yeah.
And they swept them right out. Swept them right out, bro. And that was without Kevin Love, I remember. Just straight swept them. So I don't look too much into that. I mean, I think it's a little bit smart. My main thing was one thing I always hated was that whole resting thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I have something against that.
Even Anthony Davis doing that.
Yeah, I got something against that, but I don't really got anything against LeBron going out there and, supposedly not in playoff mode, whatever. As long as you play, I got no problem, man. Uh-huh. But, yeah, that's all the light we're going to shine on that one, right? Yeah. We're going to move on to the Kyrie thing?
Yeah, we're gonna move on to that.
All right, so you wanna start this one off with the Kyrie thing? All right, because the thing with the Kyrie thing is, he was basically saying some stuff about the media kind of ruining locker rooms. That's what I read yesterday online. Okay. Because I've been hearing about the Kyrie thing, but I didn't know all the specifics about it. So I looked up some stuff about it yesterday, and the thing that stood out to me was him saying that the media basically ruins locker rooms. Mm-hmm. And I mean, what do you think about that, man? I think there's some truth to that, but I also think okay,
No, you go.
All right, so I think there's some truth to that, but I also think Kyrie's kind of complaining a lot this year. I think Kyrie's complaining a lot this year. With the whole media stuff, just complaining about the media, and then the whole thing with the Celtics. Because they're losing a couple games, he completely did a 180 from the start of the season saying, if you guys will have me, I'll resign, to him saying, I don't owe anyone a damn thing. Ask me in July, June? What'd he say? June, July?
Yeah, but that's the thing, things change. You know what I'm saying? You can say that in the beginning of the season, you know what I'm saying? But then when people keep talking, especially these Celtics fans, I feel like Boston fans are scum. A lot of them are scum, right?
That's strong words, bro.
Because they're not loyal.
You don't think so?
I don't think they're loyal, Boston fans. These guys were on this dude's tip, bro. Mm-hmm. Then all of a sudden, we don't need Kyrie. What? Bro, these guys gotta stop. First of all, people that keep saying they don't need Kyrie, they're retarded. If you actually look at stats, when Kyrie's out, yeah, they're still winning games. But when Al Horford's out, they're still winning games. Jaylen Brown's out, they're still winning games. I think it was like 4-2. Right. When Jason Tatum hasn't been out. Who else was out? There was another player that was out, still winning games. The problem is not Kyrie. The problem is that they have too many shot creators on that team. So if one shot creator is out, then that means that makes room for more ball movement or whatever. It's not Kyrie thing. First of all, Kyrie's the best player on the team. Stop it. Yesterday they lost to the Bulls, and Kyrie had 37 points or whatever.
Right.
So let's cut and not like he was inefficient. We gotta cut that BS out. That's retarded. Mm-hmm. That narrative needs to stop.
Right.
Another thing is this: when the media keeps talking, especially these guys are so fickle. Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman. Max Kellerman shouldn't even be talking first of all about basketball. Oh, Kyrie's not even a top 3 point guard in this league. He's not even like that. What? Okay. And then when he's doing well, Kyrie is that guy. It's like, pick and choose what you want. Is he that guy or is he not that guy?
The thing with them, I don't take them too seriously because I feel like they say a lot of stuff
just cause
for like shock value.
Yeah,
they gotta get ratings and stuff. I think they call it hot takes.
Yeah,
where they just say some outlandish BS because they know it'll get a headline. The dude I can't stand honestly is Cowherd. That dude.
Oh, he be hating on people.
He hates on Russell Westbrook so hard. He hates on him so hard, bro. And sometimes he be saying some stuff that I'm like...
He be saying some stuff that's so wild that I know he would not say in the player's face.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, that's a hot take right there. You just trying to get some ratings or something.
Yeah. But they be saying some outlandish stuff. And then Stephen A. Smith is like, well, he clap back at him. Like, yeah, what you expect? We supposed to talk about you, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is this. Mm-hmm. These guys start speculating. And my problem is, a lot of the NBA fans... They need to use their brain and stop being sheep and just think for yourself. Right. Just because the media analysts or sports analysts are saying these things does not mean that you take it at face value.
Right.
So when did you see when Kyrie and KD were in the hallway talking? Mm-hmm. That's trolling. They were trolling.
But like,
but you think that they honestly gonna be serious when the camera's in their face in the hallway?
Yeah, they might be having some fun. Yeah,
they having fun with it because they trolling because they know the media is gonna talk about it. They're stupid. Yeah, so they're not like, they keep speculating. I understand that people are excited like, where is this player gonna go? But don't just automatically be like, oh, you're gonna go to this team because you hanging out with this dude or whatever.
Yeah,
and that's why KD had a problem with them the other week.
Yeah, KD too.
Yeah, KD had a problem with them because like, bro, you keep talking like this, right? And that's why he's talking about you keep talking like this, and then all the guys in the locker room like, oh, you're gonna go to the Knicks, cause
right.
You know what I mean? So that's what.
So that goes with the Kyrie thing about breaking up locker rooms.
Exactly, it goes hand in hand. Remember when
Draymond
when they had that situation, he's like, you don't leave anyway.
Yeah,
we don't need you. It's like,
yeah, we were synced up on that one. I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, it's like, yo. I understand that you're the media, you gotta have topics, but don't make it seem like that's the fact. Like, oh, that he's gonna leave and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just.
I mean, I don't like when the media they'll take a whole quote and just use one little piece out of context and throw it like that's what he said. That's my thing. I don't like. But yeah, I mean, I see it from both sides because the media members too. I mean, they got to get some views or whatever. Yeah. They need something that's gonna bring some attention, and they want to be the one that reported it. So that's why they do it. But I think there is some truth to that stuff about splitting up locker rooms. Yeah. I mean, we seen it. The Draymond thing. I think if the media wasn't covering that so much, and they get so much like light shine on it, then that whole Draymond KD thing might not have happened.
See,
but
that's the thing because they talk too much. Did you see the other week? They had a topic saying who's more valuable in the OKC, Paul George or Russell Westbrook. Why is that a thing?
Yeah,
but they're both valuable. Why are you saying who's more valuable?
PG's that dude. Yeah.
PG's that dude. Russell's that dude. But let's not do that. Oh, who's more valuable? Yeah. This guy's more valuable than this guy. It's now it's like, and the players are looking at it like, oh, word.
Yeah.
He's more valuable. Let me use the. You know how Russell Westbrook is.
Yeah.
Yo, let me hold the ball more and try to shoot more. Type stuff like, yo, let's relax with that. You know what I mean? We don't need to do all that. That's OD. You know what I'm saying? Do the Warriors even need KD? Like, relax. But you know what I'm saying? Let them play ball.
The thing with Kyrie. Because, I mean, aside from his comments about the media, those 3 things I wrote right here on my notes. that phone call he did to LeBron, he put that out, right? He told the media that he did that, right?
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
See, that's the thing.
Why would you say that?
That's the thing, though. Because he said that what he talked about was he apologized.
So the thing with Kyrie is, like, Kyrie's complaining about it, but at the same time, like we say, he's also fueling it. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of just, I don't know, it's just iffy. It's flip-floppy for me.
But what did he say that he said to LeBron? He said that he apologized for something?
Yeah, he apologized for the way he acted when he was a young player, because now he's in that position LeBron was in, where Kyrie's dealing with younger players on the Celtics. See, and like the patience that comes with that. And how to handle it, you know what I'm saying?
See how you said that he put it out there? The fact that he put it out there, now they're going to be speculating and be like, is that all you talked about? Did you talk about more? Did you talk about wanting to team up again? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying. They're like, oh, he talked to him on the phone. They want to team up. He's going to go to the Lakers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that Kyrie put it out there, you shouldn't have, just keep it private. You had a conversation with him on the phone, keep that to yourselves. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
And then
pretty much it for me.
Yeah. But like I said, so it's kind of iffy because Kyrie's also feeding into it. I think if you're Kyrie, I mean, I like what he said to the media about, listen, start reporting some good stuff, stop trying to break up locker rooms. But at the same time, I don't like that he's feeding into it, because he is a little big. Why are you gonna tell the media you called LeBron? Why are you gonna say that? Yeah. There's nothing good that's gonna come out of that. And Kyrie's been kind of calling out the young Celtics this season, so Kyrie's not really displaying the best leadership.
Yeah, but.
It's iffy, man. Bro, it's iffy. It's flip-floppy. Kyrie looks low-key kind of like schizo with it a little.
But Marcus Morris called him out too.
Yeah, I know.
If you think about it, the chemistry's not there. Mm-hmm. Marcus Morris said it's not fun. If someone on the team is saying it's not fun playing, and this is not like it's a tanking team. This is a team that's a winning record.
But Kyrie considers himself the leader of the team, so you think
who's not the leader? Who?
No. Cool. I feel you. No,
yeah.
In my opinion, he is.
Yeah.
Right. He's the best player on the team. So, but do you think that's the best approach to take, to call out the dudes? Like, if Marcus Morris does it, all right, cool. You're just a role player, bro. Mm-hmm. But do you think the star of the team should be calling him out, or he should keep that in house and like practice or something? And kind of get at him there.
To be honest, he shouldn't be doing that. But the thing is that he probably might have been frustrated. Mm-hmm. You never know, because sometimes something might slip out of someone's mouth and they don't want to say it in that situation. They're just that frustrated. Mm-hmm. It could be that, or we don't know. I don't know why he said it, but it's like, yeah, he shouldn't have said that. Yeah, but it's like he's right though that some people are just taking some. It's like too many shot creators. Some people are taking some shots that's like questionable. And that's like, yo, what's going on? Like they're supposed to be a better team. And this team has too many egos. People got to leave that team. Terry Rozier talking about he needs more money, right? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you playing better. That's cool. But he's talking about how he needs more money, and he's
my fault, bro. Okay.
Yeah, he's talking about how he needs more money, right? Mm-hmm. And he's talking about he wants to be a starter. You gonna start over Kyrie, man? If you don't shut your ass up.
No way.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then now you got Jaylen Brown was doing good last year. Now he's kind of reserved to like just a 3-point spot up shooter. It's like, these guys want to have their roles be better than that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like something's gonna have to shake. Right. Someone's gonna have to leave or whatever. Mm-hmm. I feel like Kyrie might. I want him to go. I really want him to go because I want these guys, Boston fans, to see if what they're saying is true. Right. Yeah. So if it's not true and then the record's worse, they could shut their asses up.
Right.
And if this will show how they're disloyal, how they did Isaiah Thomas, and how they're trying to do Kyrie.
Yeah, they did Isaiah Thomas dirty.
Yeah.
It was funny too. Remember the game they were beating the Clippers by the Celtics. Yeah. Were beating the Clippers by I think it was 30-something, 20-something. Mm. Kyrie went out and then they blew the game. Mm. That was funny, man. Because it's funny that we don't need him, and then you see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's funny you mentioned the Kyrie free agency thing, because I read somewhere that he's kind of just saying that to put pressure on the Celtics to try to get Anthony Davis. And because supposedly Anthony Davis said now that the Celtics would never. Anthony Davis kind of annoying me this season too, because he's just resting games now, and I don't know, he's just being hella extra. Him and Kyrie are just kind of the most annoying players to me this season.
For you?
Yeah, man.
I say the annoying players for me is Anthony Davis and Damian Lillard, but that's another thing.
Yeah.
Damian Lillard complaining too much. Oh, I don't want to leave the team to go to win a team. Okay, shut your ass up. You said that so many times. You said that so many times. Like, okay, it seems like you're salty because you're not winning.
Right.
You're not winning chips. Okay, you want to stay on the team. Stay on the team. There's so many players that stayed for loyal to a team that they didn't complain. Just stay loyal to that team. You don't have to keep trying to call people out and all that. Just be quiet. But the whole Anthony Davis thing with the resting and what's going on, it's just like ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
You know, and we'll see what happens. But
that's awkward, bro.
It's awkward, but we'll see what happens because he's kind of being fickle. Oh, I don't want to go to Boston on long term. Now, I never said Boston was off my list. Your dad was talking crap about Boston, and it's like, what are we talking about? Right. Now you're saying you're 29 plus. He said 29 teams on my list. What? Yeah. It's like, bro, he's just like, it's like, it seems like they're trolling a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. After the All-Star game, he got on the plane and he just left. What do I say after the All-Star game? During the Pelicans game, the last one before the All-Star game, that he just left the arena. And that was weird, man. They just look. I'm all for player empowerment. That's what they're saying, but sometimes they're just being a little too dramatic, bro. In my opinion, it's
like
it's a little
divas.
too. It's a little too. Actually, that's what I'm saying with Kyrie. I feel like Kyrie's being a little too much like a diva. You know what I'm saying? You wanted your own team. Because if not, why not just stay with LeBron? You wanted your own team. You got your own team. Now it's looking. You flip-flop on committing to the Celtics. You go from, I'll be here. That's another thing, too. Kyrie's just he's not... people are giving Kyrie a lot of credit saying he's really smart. But some of the things he's doing, sometimes there's a method to the madness, but to me, they don't seem calculated. Why are you going to go in front of the whole Celtics crowd in a microphone and say, if you guys will have me, I'm resigning here. And then to the media, flip-flop 4 months later and say, I don't owe anybody a damn thing. He's being a little too dramatic in my opinion. And AD too. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Sometimes they're just a little too dramatic for my liking. The NBA sometimes looks
like some WWE.
Yeah, let's say some WWE sometimes, man. I'm just like, yo, this is what you asked for. You said you like Kyrie never really came out and actually said I want my own team. Yeah. But it was kind of implied that he was unhappy in Cleveland from the minute LeBron got there. He wanted his own team. And now you got what you wanted.
Yeah. I mean, the Cleveland Cavaliers were kind of grimy because they tried to trade for him.
Yeah.
So I can understand, be like, oh, you tried to trade for me? I bet.
Yeah. But all right, man. So that's all with the Kyrie. Now we're going to move on to mid-season awards, man. This is the thing I was looking forward to talking about the most. So we're just going to pick our mid-season MVPs. Because there's, 6 categories? MVP, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player, Most Improved, 6-Man, Coach of the Year. You did all 6 of those? Did you?
Yeah, I think I did.
Alright, if you slip up on one, I'll let you know one. But I'll let you start on this one, man.
Right.
Who you got for MVP?
MVP, I need Giannis to get that. I need that.
Could you choose 2? Like, if you're winner and you're runner-up, if you could. Okay. I did it.
Okay. So let me say this. I have two ways bias. Right. My bias one is Giannis, then Paul George.
All right.
Right? But then my realistic one is Paul George. Then it's tough. Because it's hard to say hard and all that, but Giannis. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that.
Hold up, real quick. Give me your argument, because people are saying it's a 3-player race.
With Giannis, Harden, and Paul George.
All right.
Right?
Now, real quick, I just want to hear... give me your reason why all 3 of them could win it. Give me a reason why you think either one of them could win it, and why they're even in the consideration.
Those guys are valuable for their teams.
Yeah,
right? We all know that. That's a fact. They're all valuable for their teams. So here's the thing: when it comes to Paul George, remember last year he was not doing so hot, and that's because they also had Carmelo.
Yeah, Carmelo. And it was their first year, so
they're trying to mesh. You know what I'm saying? But now he's in. For some reason, it's crazy how Paul George is, right? You know how they say age like fine wine? This man, as he gets older, he gets better. This man, how old is this man? I don't know how old he is.
Bro, but this man knew Paul George had this shit in him, bro.
Yeah, because he was always kicking up, but this is a different level. Like this man,
shit in him.
The numbers is crazy, right? He's going off. He's averaging like 28 a game,
he's
bro.
Putting up 40-point games.
And you know what helped? The fact that Russell Westbrook dropped his usage. I mean, a little bit. Like, yo, you do a little bit, do some more.
Yeah, he's
this is helping out. This man, Paul George, has been clutch as well. Clutch for the team so many times.
That game winner against Utah.
Yeah,
that was a tough shot too.
He's been great defensively, right? He's been killing it with the 3-pointers, everything. It's just you can't have it. There's no fault in his game right now.
Yeah, he's efficient.
I don't think you can have a fault in his game this year. Now, when we talk about Giannis, that man's valuable for his team in a way that they're number one in the East.
Yeah, that's proof is in the pudding.
That's proof is in the pudding. Another thing, when he's out, if you ever notice when he was out, it looked kind of shaky for them, right?
Yeah. I think if Giannis goes out, that team is
done. Yeah, it's looking shaky for them. He made them look so good that Middleton was an all-star.
The thing with the Bucks is that team is built around Giannis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like he makes everything go because he drives in, he'll get his points.
Yeah.
He'll eat in the paint, and then
stuff.
if they double team, you got the shooters, man.
Yeah, like that. He has just been killing it. I think he had a record when it comes to 30-point. I think 30-point games with five assists or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's just. If you watch it, all you gotta do is watch the games. Honestly, if you watch the games, you'll know this man matters to this team. This man has been, and the thing is, he's only, he's my age. He's 24. He's younger than me by some months.
And he gets it done on both ends, man.
And usually people say that people get into their prime late 20s, 30s. Mm-hmm. This man is in his. This man, he's not even in his prime, but he's killing it at 24. This man, and you can tell he's actually shooting. He's actually shooting threes more. He's only shooting 20-something% from three, but he's actually confident to shoot the three more. Unlike Ben Simmons, but I digress. Right? So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you to convince you that he's in a race. Like if you just look at it, he's obviously in a race.
Oh, Quinn, I think the consensus is that it's thumb right 3. There. It's thumb 3. You know what I'm saying?
Then Harden. This man's averaging 36 points a game, bro.
Mental shit, bro.
Michael Jordan was averaging 30 points a game through multiple seasons.
Right.
36 though, that's a different level.
Yeah, and the assists are popping.
Yeah, it's like this man has every single like game that he's been going off, right? It's like a win. They're killing the teams or whatever, or if it's close, whatever. He still be in the clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Harden has just been that guy, man. Like I don't. It's like he's scary. Like he's like, yo, is he gonna miss? It's like he's barely missing. He's definitely in the race too. Like no one else is in.
Yeah,
that
I think
race.
it's just them 3.
It's just them 3. Like no, it's not Steph Curry. It's not Russell Westbrook. It's just Harden, Paul George, and Giannis. That's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of crazy though, because I was like, dang, the Rockets beat the Warriors without Harden
yesterday. Huh?
It's crazy.
Right.
But he's still like very valuable because if he's out,
yeah,
I don't know
there's no way you could say the numbers speak for him. There's no way that he does not fucking make that team better, man.
Yeah.
But who? Sorry. So who you say your choice would be? Giannis?
My choice has to be Giannis because if you're talking about valuable, when I talk about MVPs, I'm talking about their record. I include their record.
Right.
Because the other time they try to have, the other years they try to have Russell Westbrook, I'm like the record wasn't even like that.
Yeah.
So
that was just a triple double hype.
Yeah, that was a triple double hype. Their record is number 1. Not only that, this is centered around him. If he's out, it's over. That's valuable. That's value right there.
And the thing is too, I don't think anybody expected the Bucks to be the best team. So they're exceeding expectations.
Exactly. Like if you think about it, which other guy's really a star on that team? Middleton was like a borderline.
Yeah, I think Middleton is one of those dudes that he got it because of how good the team is. Yeah. Like I remember, there was one year. It's funny too because this Giannis season, for some reason, call me crazy. This reminds me of the LeBron's first MVP season, the 09 season.
Yeah. The Cavs.
Yeah, they won 66 games, and people were giving a lot of praise to the other Cavaliers. Oh, they got Mo Williams. Oh, they got Zadrunas. Oh, they got Delonte West. Blah 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 blah. But in reality, it was kind of like LeBron was making them look better than they were.
Yeah.
You looked at that cast that LeBron had on that team. His first MVP year, 09, right? Delonte West, Mo Williams, Varejao, Zadrunas Ilgauskas. I think it was Wally Zerbiak. Delonte West, no one that stood out. And that team won 66 games.
Yeah.
And to me, it's kind of like this Bucks team, for example. No one really stands out, but look at their record. And on top of that, that year, when they won 66 games, Mo Williams got an All-Star that year.
That's crazy.
Mo Williams was an All-Star in 09. Right? Yeah. So to me, that's kind of the Chris Middleton thing. Yeah. Middleton thing. That was my British coming out. Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton thing. Where it's kind of, there's no way that team is that good, and you're only gonna have one All-Star. So they gave love to Middleton. No doubt, he's playing good, but his off his pure numbers is not enough to get the All-Star. But based on how good the team is doing, he got that nod.
If you think about it. That you talking when you compare the Cavaliers team and this Bucks team, actually the cast of this Bucks team, they're better than the supporting cast of the Cavaliers.
Yeah, the one that LeBron had. Yeah. But what I was trying to say is that no one is that clear cut super it's not that Dwayne Wade in Miami had or that Chris Bosh. Yeah. It's just solid little role players. Brook Lopez always been a solid role player. Yeah. Bledsoe too. But no one is that clear cut second All-Star. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But
what about you? MVP.
Oh, so wait, you got your runner-up? Who would you do runner-up?
Oh, Paul George. Oh,
PG. So PG or James Harden?
I'll give it PG.
You get the Paul George?
I'll give it PG.
Alright, no doubt.
I'm not giving him into the hype of the Harden thing.
Nah.
I don't do that hype thing.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so with me, my MVP choice is James Harden. And I'll say it like this. Bro, I'll say it like this. So, as of today, shooting this pod, Rockets are 34-25. Right? I gotta give Harden the love off the strength of how many games Chris Paul missed and Capella missed. That Rockets team has been damn near not 100% the entire year. And the only reason they're 9 games over is because Harden was beasting, bro. A lot of those games, keep it a stack, man. When Chris Paul went out, I expected the Rockets to fall off. And remember, the Rockets didn't even start off good this year. They started off slow. I think they were 2-7.
People were like even talking like, you think they can make it to the playoffs?
Yeah, they were like 2-7 or something. Yeah. So the fact that today, February 24th, they're 9 games over with the amount of games. I have Chris Paul on my fantasy team. That dude was out for like a month and some change, bro. And then in that, Capella went out too. So there was a little stretch where they didn't have either one of them. Capella or Chris Paul. And then they got CP back for a bit, but Capella was still out, and then now they're full strength. But to be 9 games over and just the miraculous things, and you can't really talk smack, because if that was the case, like people would just say like, oh yeah, Harden, okay, that's not impressive what he did. Why can't Anthony Davis do that? Why are the Pelicans 7 games under 500? With Anthony Davis on the team. Yeah.
And that's why someone said it yesterday. I saw in the comment section of one of the videos too, like, it looks like AD's kind of overrated in a way, because like if he was like, you know, I think they keep saying AD is top, like one of the best players or runner up for the best player behind LeBron when LeBron's out. That's like, if that's the case, why are they under 500?
Right. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So and it's
not like he has all bum players. He has Jrue Holiday.
Yeah, so to me, there's no excuse for the Pelicans to be 7 games under, and Houston to be 9 games over. That's just James Harden willing his team to victories, man. Just like taking L was not an option. You get what I'm saying? So love to the Bucks, bro. 45-14, that's solid. But for the most part,
10 of 11 for the last 11 games.
Yeah, for the most part, they've been healthy all year. Have they missed a lot of?
Giannis has been out a couple of games or a few games, but that's pretty much it.
But it was nothing like Chris Paul being out for a month. Didn't Clint miss damn near a month also?
I think it was a month for real.
Month and some change, right?
Yeah.
And then Paul George, okay, see, they've been healthy all year. Besides like that Roberson thing, but come on.
To be honest, I don't think people forgot about Wilson.
Yeah, get out of here, man, with that Roberson stuff, man. OKC's been attacked all year. Like I'm gonna say, you gotta they're all playing out of this world, bro. PG is that dude. I did not know he had this in him. I'm pretty sure no one thought he had this in him. We all thought he was good, but this year he's like next level. And
he's on his killer mentality stuff.
Yeah, and Giannis.
And Scottie Pippen mentioned that.
Yeah, and Giannis, obviously you gotta show him the love because I mean the record is, but just to me, what Harden's been able to do just trumps that. Obviously out of those three teams, OKC, Milwaukee, and Houston, Rockets have the worst record. But the fact that Harden still has them in the playoffs and as a 5th seed right now, and they're getting now fully back to health, I gotta give love to that, man. The numbers speak for themselves. 35 point, 36, whatever you just said. But that's mental stuff, bro. That's Michael Jordan did that one year. You know what I'm saying? And assists is still there. The dude still hits a lot of threes. Harden, the dude gets to the line more than damn near anyone. I think he shoots the most free throws.
He does. He shoots probably a maybe.
He does 10. It all, man. The dude.
He does something.
The dude. All right. So basically, I give it to James Harden, and then my runner-up is Giannis. Love the Paul George, bro.
Yeah.
Love the Paul George, man. But these are just what I go with. Giannis. Giannis, just because Giannis is taking that next level this season. That's what I'm saying, because. That's why I compared it to that LeBron 09 thing.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the Cavs records before that 09 season, they were like high 40s, early 50s. And then that season, they just jumped to 66, bro. And it was mental. So that's what kind of, to me, what the Bucks are doing right now. Because the Bucks are on pace, if they keep it up, to win. They can win 60 games. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure no one had them close to 60 games. At most, you thought they were like 54 win team or something, 52. Yeah. That's what they've been around recently. So you got to give love to that, man. So just Harden MVP, runner up Giannis.
Right.
Which one you want to do next, man? Rookie of the year, defensive player.
Rookie of the year.
You want to do rookie of the year?
I already know
we're gonna agree on this one.
I'm going with Trey. Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic, right?
Luka Doncic. It's a clear cut.
Like I said, so we're gonna agree on this one.
That's
so I'm
easy.
Doncic too, yeah. But why?
Honestly,
there's not much to say.
There's
right?
not much to say. Really,
the numbers
he's averaging 20 points a game, 7 rebounds a game, and 5 assists a game. Do you know? There's very few
no one's
rookies.
even close to him.
Very few rookies have done 20 and 5 and 5.
You know who did it though?
LeBron did it.
And who else? Do you know who?
Is it Michael Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan did it too. But there's one that's kind of a low key one, and I want to know if you know. You know who else
Is
did
it a big man or a guard?
That's a guard. You're not gonna get it.
Hold on. Is it recent?
Yeah, he's in the league right now.
Wait, Tyreek Evans?
Tyreek Evans.
Yo,
yeah.
That's you, yo.
Tyreek Evans.
That's Tyreek, bro.
I remember when I see that stat, I'm like, Tyreek is in. But Tyreek had that. He was balling his rookie.
But the thing is, he was balling.
He just the injuries, man. Injuries.
Yeah. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah. But yeah, man, Luka's balling this year, bro. Yeah. The proof's in the pudding. The Mavericks, 26 and 32. It's respectable. I mean, the talent on that team isn't up there. But
I mean, now that they got Porzingis,
more often than not, when you're a team who drafts in the top 5, the next year you're more than likely not gonna make the playoffs anyway. Yeah. So no one's expecting Dallas to make the playoffs. But so we're just going off pure numbers, and the dude just does like some unicorn stuff out there at times. I think it's clear cut. If anyone gives anyone else a vote for Rookie of the Year, you just being a hater at that point. Thing. Like it's the proof's in the pudding, man. But interesting though, who you got for runner up on that one?
There's really not many players. Like I'll give it maybe Trae Young.
Trae Young.
All the other guys that were injured, Wendell Carter, all these other guys. Jaren Jackson's not even like he's doing okay. DeAndre Ayton, I haven't heard anything from him. Marvin Bagley, he's doing okay. But I'll give it Trae Young.
You give it to Trae Young?
I'll give it to Trae Young.
I'm gonna give it to Ayton, bro.
Who?
DeAndre Ayton.
What is he averaging?
16 and 10.
I guess because the
reason I can't give it to Trae Young, bro, is just he's too inefficient, bro. That field goal is not popping, and that three and that Steph Curry comparisons, he's shooting like 32% from three this season. What's Steph Curry comparisons? Isn't he? He's not shooting hot this year.
I thought he was doing lower than that.
But it's not hot.
I think it's 20s.
But it's not hot, right?
Yeah.
Man's not hot, bro. Trae Young. If you want to just keep talking, I'm gonna pull up his stats right now.
Yeah. Man. You're right. I forgot about that. He really is inefficient, and I'm not.
31.7 from three. So I was close. 32.
I thought it was 20 something.
40.7 field goal. PER 14.8.
This is the problem I'll give him. His shot selection is terrible.
So the league average for PER is 15. Mm-hmm. He's 14.8, so he's slightly below it. Mm-hmm. Right? The averages of 17.2, 3.3, 7.7. Mm-hmm. So it's not bad. It's solid. Mm-hmm. But Ayton, his PER 20.9. You know what I'm saying? 58.9 field goal, 76 from the line, and obviously he don't shoot threes.
Damn.
16.4, 10.5.
I guess because no one's talking about him. That's why I just...
Because Phoenix is terrible.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's because of Ayton, bro. It's because Devin Booker missed games and TJ Warren missed games, and they play in the West, and overall they might just still be too young. Like yeah. Remember I remember the first year Oklahoma City got Harden. They won, I think, 23 games. And they already had Westbrook, Harden, Durant. They won 23 games, I think it was. Then the next year, they won 50. So it might just be a too young type thing. You know what I'm saying? Phoenix could take a jump, but I'll take the 16 and 10 over what Trae Young's doing.
I respect it.
Yeah. So I think it was because you just didn't know what he was doing, probably, right?
I didn't know.
Alright, no doubt. So I got Doncic, Ayton, and then you pretty much did I convince you? You chose the same thing? Oh, you still Trae Young?
Nah, I'm not going to Trae Young.
You'll choose Ayton?
Because I thought there was no one else doing anything close. What was that? But I'll give it to Ayton.
I'll give it to you though. When I saw Ayton's averages, even I was like, damn, where are these doing that? 16 and 10. I thought he was like 14 and 8 or something. You know, but I'll give it up. Defensive player, most improved, 6-man, coach of the year. I think coach of the year, I'm going to stop saying that because we're going to do that one last.
Yeah, we're doing that last.
What you think? Defensive player?
Defensive player was tough for me because there's so many nice defensive players. Yeah. I don't know if because I wanted to get, I was going to give it to AD, but this whole
so you're not going like...
this whole sitting out thing that he's doing, and it's like, you're not playing games like that, it's like, I can't give it to you.
I know who you're going to give it
and
to.
Then so I was thinking, is it going to be Paul George? Is it going to be
I bet you that's
Rudy Gobert? I was like, you know what? I just picked Rudy Gobert.
Oh, you picked Rudy Gobert. Damn, I thought you were going to do Paul George.
No, because this is the thing, right? Because he's already in the running for MVP. I was like, Rudy Gobert. But the thing is that because Paul George is he's averaging more than 1 steal a game.
Bro, he's averaging 2.3.
And he's averaging, 1 point something blocks?
Oh, nah. And I think he's not even a full block.
0.9, something like that.
Yeah, something, I don't know.
It's tough.
But the thing with Paul George, because I did some research, and they were saying that like when players are guarded by him, they'll shoot, I think it was 40% or something like that. So because that's something that you have to take into consideration. Because I know me, I just view how many steals do you have, how many blocks do you have, and I'll go off that. But when I read that, it kind of was like, oh shit.
Yeah. That's a factor.
So when Oklahoma City puts him on the other team's best player, their averages will go down. So you'll go from shooting 45 to, I feel you, bro. I'm keeping it. You'll go from shooting like 48 to 42 or something. You gotta take that into consideration too. But who you chose Gobert?
Chose Gobert.
I mean, that's
a 2.2 blocks.
Yeah, that's a safe bet. That's a safe choice. Yeah. I gave it to AD, bro. I gave it to Anthony.
Even though he's sitting out for.
Ah man,
that's the thing. If he wasn't sitting out and all that stuff, I would have gave it to him.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's doing mad blocks, mad steals.
Who?
AD.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so cool. Taking that into consideration, then I'll give it to Paul George. I'll give it to Paul George then. My first choice would be AD if he wasn't sitting out. But if we're gonna take that into consideration, I'll give Paul George.
Yeah, that would have been my first choice.
But someone who don't get the recognition and the love that he should is Robert Covington, bro. Bro, go. You want me to pull up his defensive stats?
I would like to see that.
Oh wait, I should do it on. Yo, you got your phone on you?
Yeah.
Pull up the fantasy app. Cause Basketball Reference, they don't give you the defensive stats, and then I don't want to potentially ruin something on my phone. I think he's over two steals, and I think he has a full block a game. Robert Covington. Yeah, the dude's a defender, bro. Dude's a defender, man. Alright, so basically I would go Paul George 1, and I'll give it to Robert Covington 2. Cause the thing with me is I'm not so impressed.
This man hasn't played. He hasn't played like.
But look at them, man. 2.1 steals, 1.3.
I guess he's quiet with it because I haven't been. He's been garbage when it comes to this whole like.
The thing with me, cause I expect Rudy Gobert to get blocks, man. You 7'3", bro. You 7'3", and how many does he average, Rudy Gobert? I think it's like 2.1.
2.2.
To me, that's not impressive, bro. You remember that season?
Isn't JaVale McGee averaging like 2 blocks?
You remember that season that Serge Ibaka averaged like 3.5 on a season?
No.
He did that one season, bro. Serge was like 3.3 blocks a game.
Damn.
To me, that's more impressive. And you're 6'9". Rudy G is 7'3", bro. I expect him to get blocks. I value the steals more. So, I mean, steals could be fluff too, because someone could easily just be like, "Here's a dumb pass."
Yeah, because James Harden's averaging over 2 steals a game.
Oh, where?
Yeah, so that it's like steals is like tough because someone could literally. It doesn't mean that they're pickpocketing people, you know.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, I'm playing you straight up and just Kawhi-ing that shit and just snatching it right out you.
Exactly.
Someone could easily just throw a dumb pass and then you're right there and then you just pick it off and there's a steal. I feel you. It's tricky, man, but I'll just go with what I had written, man. Yeah. This is what I went with. I went with AD as the choice, but we're gonna take him out because of the injuries, right? Or the sitting out. So I'll do Paul George, runner-up, Covington. I'll live with that, bro. Because at the end of the day, they're not slouches on it either. Okay. They're good defenders. So did you choose? Who would you choose as a runner-up for Rudy G? Paul George, probably, right?
I'll give it to Paul George. If it wasn't for KD and whatever, but yeah, I'll give it to Paul George.
Nah, I know that. That's fair. That was a tough one though, bro. There's hella defensive play.
Yeah.
And like I said, sometimes when you want to choose a defensive player, there's more to it than just the face value shit. Cause you gotta look into when they put this dude on this dude, his percentages go down, and then for that one you gotta really dig deep into that one.
Yeah.
Cause there's that stuff that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. So we got most improved in 6 man. Which one you wanna do?
Do 6 man.
6 man.
6 man is not many. I'll do Lou Williams.
Oh, you got Lou Will?
Averaging 19 points a game.
Damn, low-key, I forgot about Lou Will.
3 rebounds, 5 assists. Who'd you have?
Domantas Sabonis.
Huh?
Domantas Sabonis.
He's a 6 man?
Yeah, bro. I didn't know that, man.
It's hard because you like who is a 6 man? It's like hard to tell.
He comes off the bench, man. 14.1 points, 9.3 boards, and then the efficiency is ridiculous. This 57% from 3, that's probably fluff because he probably don't even take too many of them to begin with. He's not. It's not like he's doing 51.
I mean, we can tell on ESPN.
6 a game.
We can tell on ESPN how many threes he's taking a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you check on ESPN, you'll see how many threes he's shooting. But I didn't know. And you know, it's crazy that fact that Oladipo's out, but they're still like 38 or whatever, and they still have a good record. What they third seed?
What are they right now? Yeah, 3rd.
That's crazy. They're over the 76ers.
Damn, they're 20 games over 500, Indiana. 8-2 in their last 10.
That's what I'm saying.
But Sabonis he's a key piece. 14-9, bro.
I give
off
you
the bench. I chose that. I mean, the Lou Williams one. What'd you say it was 19?
Yeah.
19.5. Lou Williams PER 21.7. Sabonis 22.6. Efficient field goal 61.5. 47. So, all right. So Lou Williams.
You're talking about a guard compared to a big man.
I feel you.
I feel your field goal percentages.
Damn, it is a tricky one, man. Lou Will and Sabonis. I'll just give it to Sabonis because the dude's averaging. He's right there on a double-double off the bench. I gotta show love to that. And I don't even think he plays so many minutes. I think he's at I think he plays close to maybe 24 a game, 25, something like that. That's you tough. Get 14 and 9. I know Lou Williams is playing starter minutes. He probably comes off the bench, but he's probably averaging 34 a game or something like that. I'll give it to Sabonis. You gave it to Lou Will?
Yeah, Lou Will.
All right, for this one, I didn't choose runner-up, but based off what you gave to me, pause, Lou Williams is runner-up then. I didn't even... bro, I forgot about Lou Williams, man.
Hey, how you forget?
I forgot about Lou Will.
Because he was a winner one time.
Yeah, that's his whole thing. They're like, Lou Williams is a 6-man all the time, like Jamal Crawford was. Did you choose 6-man?
Yeah, Lou Williams.
No. I mean, runner-up for 6-man. Did you choose one? Nah, right?
That's all. I don't know who's a 6-man other than...
Yeah, that's another one that you got to dig deep in. Yeah. Pause. Most improved, man. Who'd you have for most improved?
It was between D'Angelo Russell and Dinwiddie, and I'm gonna give it to Russell.
Dinwiddie, damn.
Dinwiddie was averaging 12 points a game.
No, I feel you, but what I'm noticing with that is the Nets just got hella more improved players, bro. Cause I had LeVert. So who'd you choose, Russell?
Yeah, D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, me too, bro. The thing with Russell is, all his numbers are up and all his percentages are up.
Yeah,
everything is up on the dude. Pause. So you got to give it to Russell. My runner-up, if he stays healthy for the rest of the year and he keeps up that play, Karis LeVert. I'll give the love to him. But Dinwiddie's not a bad choice either, bro. The dude, the Nets, everyone's just improved, bro. Yeah. Look at that. All our choices were just net players right now.
It makes me proud too.
All right, so last one, man. Coach of the year.
This is another one too. Kenny Atkinson.
Kenny Atkinson. All right, no doubt.
He's helped like. When has it been? How long has it been since they've been
the Nets?
over 500 team? You know what I mean?
So, probably since that year they had Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett. So that was 13, 14. So maybe 5 years.
Yeah.
Well, we won't say over 500 the last time, but we'll say over 500 at this far into the season. Yeah. Because they could be 1-0, you know, but that don't matter. Yeah, this far in the season and actually damn near the start of March in the playoffs, pretty comfortably. So I feel that, man. I feel that Atkinson won. Who would you give a runner-up to?
Coach?
Yeah, if you had to choose one. Because there's a couple with this one, man.
I would say, what's the name? The Bucks coach.
The Bucks coach, I no doubt.
I would give the Bucks coach.
Budenholzer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude's looking like a genius. That was remember when I said Atlanta when they won 60 games? That was him? That was him. He was their coach that year.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, and he comes from the Spurs umbrella, so...
Yeah, that's how it goes.
All right, my choice, coach of the year, you just said it. Budenholzer. I'll go with him because, wins matter. He's the coach of the team. He was the All-Star game coach. But like we said, this is mid-season, so as long as Milwaukee keeps that up, he's my choice. Runner-up will be the Nuggets coach.
Wow, yeah.
Malone, that dude.
Yeah.
Because the Nuggets, they are...
Second, yeah.
40 and 18, a game and a half behind Golden State.
Wow.
And you can't forget, too, Nuggets had hella injuries, bro.
They did.
The Gary Harris stuff. Didn't Jamal Murray was out? Wasn't he out?
Yeah, he was
I know Will Barton was out. Paul Millsap was out. They had hella injuries. They had hella injuries. And they're to be a game and a half behind Golden State.
That's tough.
I know the Warriors.
And they're not like superstar kind of players. These are guys that they work together.
They just got a solid 8 dudes. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of them were out, so that's why I give the recognition to him.
Damn, bro, you making me think twice.
Yeah, I mean, right? Low-key, I could probably give it to him over Budenholzer.
Yeah.
Just off the strength of how many games they... Alright, so you know what, there's going to be a 52-30 first. Switching my opinion. Coach of the year for me, I'll give it to Malone. And then runner-up will be Budenholzer. Just off the strength of what I said. How many games they missed? I think Will Barton just finally came back 2 weeks ago or something like that.
Yeah. It was like
Gary Harris, you had him on your fantasy team.
I dropped that dude. He just kept being injured.
Yeah.
Man. It's crazy.
Paul Millsap got dropped on our fantasy team because he was out. So there's that. I think I'm pretty sure Jamal Murray missed some games, but I have to double check. But That was 3 players we named with the Harris, Barton, Millsap. And to be 40-18 in the West with all those injuries, to me, y'all give that more love than being 45-14 in the East with not as many injuries. Yeah. I'll give it to the dude Malone. And then runner-up will be Budenholzer. What you think? That's them two.
That's nice. I like that.
But is it enough to sway you on Kenny Atkinson?
I'm switching mine.
Oh, you switching?
I'm switching mine. I'll pick what's the name? I just got a bias with the Bucks and Giannis, so
yeah.
I'm gonna pick. Is it Budenholzer? You said?
Yeah, he's the Bucks.
Yeah, Budenholzer, and then after that,
the Malone dude.
Malone, man.
All right, no doubt.
Third, I'll give Kenny Atkinson just because it's like I respect it.
Yeah, you gotta respect that, bro.
Yeah.
Low key though, you could give some love to the Pacers coach too, but at that point we doing too much.
Yeah.
We doing too much because they had a solid squad for all of the last 3 weeks. But it is what it is, yo. So anything else you want to say, man?
Nah, that's pretty much it, man. I just can't wait until the season's over and we see what's up with the awards, man.
I love doing mid-season awards, yo. Yeah. I love doing this shit. This is fun. But yo, so that's gonna wrap it up for episode 4. I'm hungry as hell. Camera's running out of battery. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep it pushing on this Saturday afternoon. Y'all have a blessed day. 5230 episode 4. We gonna try to keep these coming every week.
Yeah, man.
Last week we slipped up because there was just we had a little
timing issue.
Miscommunication, you know what I'm saying? So we kind of fell off on that last week, but we're going to try to not have that happening no more. But yeah, so that was it. To wrap it up, we did mid-season awards, we did the Kyrie comments, did the LeBron stuff, and good basketball the rest of the year. We're going to keep talking about from this week to next week, any good headlines that come out, you already know we talk about them. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you already know, like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening to this on Soundcloud, I don't know if SoundCloud has a subscribe stuff, but do that too if you could. And that's it. We out.
Yeah. You're...
Peace.